Hey there, fellow creatives. Welcome back. How you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Today, we're making a modern-style two-story house, which is set into the side of a hillside. As you can see, I've already laid the foundations. We're going to be using Structures Plus to build this, plus one item, the stairs, from the Castles, Keeps, and Forts architecture mod. So let's take a look really quick. Where are we today? We are way over here at about 25 latitude and 75 longitude. So it's in the Scottish Highlands area. As you know, it's very pretty here. And today we're building this thing. And I gotta say, really quick, before we continue, you guys have been blowing up my sub box, and it really means the world to me. Thank you so much for just really appreciating this kind of build video, because I don't think anybody else really does it this way. And, well, there's only a few people who do things this way. I'm much more using creative, much more blatantly than most people. So it's a bit of a gamble to start doing things this way. And it's really kind of cool that it has blown up as such. So anyway, once you get to this location here, you're going to want to set your foundations as such. And you're going to want to make sure disable structure placement collision is checked in your ARK rules. So that way you can put little things into the hillside, like this. If that is not checked, then this will be red and you won't be able to place it and you just won't have a build. So here's this kind of thing here. So up here is the main floor, and we're starting with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across and 3 down. And of course, your width and length may differ depending on how you place this into a hillside. So if you're building along with me, just kind of keep that in mind. So we have 5 across at the back, 2 down, and then 4 across here, and then 3 across like so. So let's go ahead and kind of build up the basic structure here so that it looks more like what it's supposed to be at the end product. So you've noticed I've put this this wood foundation here. This is just kind of a cheat because these walls here are going to be wood. So we're going to bring wood all the way across just to kind of hide this this grass here. We don't want it visible, right? So that's no bueno. We're not going to do that. So we're going to put stone right there as well. Stone on the outside, wood on the inside. It's basically how we're doing this. Let's put one more stone right there, and let's bring this wood the rest of the way up. Oh, man. My tongue is starting to hurt. I have something kind of being a pain in the back of it. So let's go ahead and put ceilings down. Structures Plus lets you kind of inset the ceiling at the same level as the foundations. So that's why we're using it. It just kind of makes this look nicer. But yeah, my tongue is hurting. So hopefully I can get through this without keeling over and getting really frustrated and stuff with my pain. Okay, so let's do this. Let's put stone right there. And I think I need a stone wall all the way across. So if you're building in creative, you can download a program called ARK Commander. Just Google it. You'll find it. That's what I'm using to respawn all these items so quickly. So now what we need is, let's see. Yeah, I want wood right there. And wood right here, and we're going to do wood here as well. And then we're going to put a bit of stone in there, except I got to get it situated correctly, right? That's kind of important. There we go. Okay, awesome. So now we have kind of our main floor here, and we need a way to get down to the bottom floor. So I got this little staircase item here, and that's what we're going to use. So we'll put that in just a second. Actually, what you want to do, I think, is build these up first. So let's do that. We're just going to make a solid wall like so. And then we can put the stairs in. And just got to kind of rotate to find the snap point. Is that the snap point I want? No, I want the upper snap point. So let's rotate one more time. I'm going to get this. I will get it. I promise. Maybe. Holy cats. It's being difficult. And this is why we do cuts, but oh, perfect. There we go. See how cool that is? Those stairs are just almost perfect, except they're a funky width. So, whatever. but it kind of matches this this wall, this floor. So, you know, there you go. Mileage may vary. So we've got this down now, and we have a pretty solid kind of upper floor. So let's come back to this area in just a second. I want to start building up this area up here. So I'm also going to speed my slow-mo up to 3 times. That way I can move around. I'm flying around in creative here, so it's very much a thing. We're going to use wood ceilings here, and I've already placed this wood pillar. You can, of course, just place it there, and that will let us extend our main entry over here to the ground. So this is going to be basically the front door right here. So let's just place those right there. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. That looks good. And let's see. How did I have this? I think this was just a solid wall. Yep. So let's just do solid walls right here. Let's do a window right there. Solid wall right there. Regular window right there. Solid wall right there. And just kind of repeat so on and so forth as we go around, right? So very simple pattern. Let's go ahead also and put a ceiling right there so that we can have a nice little walkway. We'll get over to there in just a second, but second row is going to be a little different. But once we get all this done, okay, so where's my glass? We're going to use glass windows here. These are from Structures Plus, and they look kind of like this. It looks pretty cool, I have to say myself. And then we're going to do a door frame, and then we're going to frame in that window with the window right there. Okay, so that's our thing. We're going to make it too high, of course. And you can, of course, adjust these so that we can change the transparency. I always liked it about 0.5, and let's see, let's update that. Maybe 0.75. It really depends, and we can select our model. So this is a little hard to do. Luckily, we can just wait. So 3 sides A, I think, is what we want. Oops, zoom. And then for this one, select model. We want 3 sides B. So A and B, that's how you're going to do it. And you can change the transparency so that you can actually kind of see the glass. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like that. Okay, so we've got those. I'll not bore you with changing the rest of these. You just assume that that's how we're going to do it. Let's go ahead. Let's grab this thing right here, this sloped wall, and we're going to put a sloped wall. Oh, what? Oh, suddenly it does not want to cooperate. That's interesting. Okay, let's, whatever sloped wall fits for this, use it. There we go. Sloped wall right there, and sloped wall right there. I guess those were on the same orientation. Okay, not a big deal, because we got these roofs here, and these roofs are going to be cool. We're going to just put a roof right there, and a roof, wait, roof right there. Okay, very nice. So this is our roof section. We won't complete it all right now. We're going to come back to that for good reason, so please don't build ahead. It's very important. All right, so there we go, and we'll just kind of repeat the pattern here as we go on. Just one on, one off, like so. Okay, so now we've got this kind of main build right here, which is cool and all. I love it. It's nice, but we need to kind of change things up because we've got this really pretty waterfall right here. I love this waterfall. So we need to build a display that is worthy of it. So what we're gonna do, yes, I think that's correct. Oops, not quite there. We need to go ahead and, yes, place these down like so. So as you can see, this is going to be the secondary snap point when you hit Q, or the tertiary, whatever works for you. But you want it to mesh in with the wall there. So we got that, and we need to fill in this bottom floor now, obviously. So we're going to repeat this kind of window style that we did up there. We're going to do it down here, right there, and right there. And then this is going to be solid wall right here. And down here, we're going to have a very cool kind of display thing. So let's see. Let's let's just put windows all the way across like so. So when you do this style, what I would do is I would have it just kind of border on all four sides here and nothing in the middle. Same thing on this side. That way it looks like you have a support pillar right here. If you do this with no border, it might look a little funky. It might look like this floor up here does not have the proper support. So you do need to be careful with that. And I've noticed that there's some funky kind of alignment issues going on. So let's get rid of those and try to redo it. Shall we? I think we can get it. Yeah, it needs to be the lower one. Oh, maybe. Mileage may vary. Actually, it may be helpful to build up the walls before we get to this point, right? So that way we are on the correct snap point. Yes. Okay, so it is the top snap point. That's my bad. I kind of screwed that up. Okay, so there we go. We need to finish that floor, and then we need to... Oh, come on. Seriously? Let's do it. We'll figure it out. It'll go. There. Tertiary snap point. That means the third. Okay, there we go. Awesome. So now we've got all that in, what we can do is we can build this out some more. So here's how we're going to do it. We're going to bring out this, and we're going to just kind of make this all the way across, go like so. Oh, come on, man. There we go. All right, so there, we got that. That's kind of funky. Now what we're going to do over here on this side, we need to build a wall because we don't want this open floor plan house to be completely open floor plan. So we're going to put a wood wall right here. But as you can see, we have the exterior side facing us here, but down here, that's the interior side. I like that. I think it makes a nice bit of a contrast. So we're going to keep it that way. It just makes it really kind of interesting, you know. Okay, so we got all these, and I think we need to build up this this pillar some more. I did put a pillar here. It's going to be very important later, so just keep that in mind. Let's also put in a door frame. Let's make this stone to add further contrast and make that solid. There we go. So now we got all that. So on this side, since we have this huge window here, we want this to frankly be the focal point of this room. And this is really going to be kind of the master bedroom, right? So we need kind of a private area for the bed. So what we're going to do is we're just going to build this up. It's just going to be all walls. So that's kind of my thinking on that. So we'll just go really fast. Okay, there we go. Pretty cool. All right, so that's pretty nice, except now we're looking a little blocky, so that's not going to do. Maybe we should put in a door here. And shall we perhaps extend, I don't know, the deck a bit? Let's do it. So let's extend the deck. Now, I am going to alter the way this kind of comes out. So we're going to just kind of... Oh, yeah. See this little funky. I just want the wood grain to kind of change directions so that it sort of meaningfully differs a bit. Now, here we're going to have a few... once we get this built, we're going to have a couple of structural placement issues that's going to come up. So I'm going to grab my railings here, and I'm going to show you what's going on here. Okay, so we're going to put our railings here, because this is how we're going to do it. But once we get out here, we're not going to be able to place a railing right there. So what we need to do, and this is why ARK Commander is important. You can go into ghost mode and you can clip through here, and you can build out your stone foundations down to here underneath, and this will provide the foundation support up there so you can place your railings and make it look cool. Other than that, you're kind of stuck with adding pillars, which, you know, if you like that look, that's totally fine. You can do it that way if you want, but... I prefer the free-floating kind of look to it, so we're going to go ahead and keep it that way, and we're going to bring it out like so. So now we have this kind of free-floating thing, this balcony. It's coming out. It's splitting off this window here so that it doesn't look a little too overwhelming and big for this type of build, which is very blocky and very square and kind of modern. But it breaks it up just enough to where it keeps it looking interesting. And just for S's and G's, I added this little shelf here. It's not functional. It doesn't do anything. It just makes it look like, a little more interesting. So that's why I added it. You can see the grass kind of poking through, so that might bug you or not. It really just kind of depends. Whatever you want, right? Okay, so now we got this whole thing here. Now we need to add a roof. So if I just added a roof here, it would be very bland, right? It's just blah. And we're going for a modern look here. We don't want kind of a peaked roof or anything like that. No, that's kind of disgusting, right? So what we're going to do instead, we're going to use this pillar here. We're going to offset it. So as long as that pillar exists, we can offset a roof like so. It's very easy, very simple, very fun, actually. So yeah, we got all that. Let's continue. Here we go. Oh, I'm out. So yeah, this is easily the most crazy part of the build because you have these kind of competing snap points with these walls you built up. But you really, really want to wait until you have the walls up because it's more frustrating the other way around. Trust me. The walls will want to snap to the top of the ceiling and it'll be a pain. Can I place it, please? Thank you. Okay, great. So it's just going to kind of go like this. And so we're just going to kind of build here. We're going to ignore this roof for a second. We're going to come out one here, but we're going to ignore this seam. We'll make that fit in just a quick second. Just need to get over here. I'm having trouble placing these down because it's just being a pain in the butt. See, if that happens, just delete it, start over. So one of the things we have to deal with now is this roof. If we just place it right here, we're going to have an overhang where we don't want an overhang because we want this bit to kind of be flush with this roof. So what's a person to do here? Well, we can try to offset this and do some crazy stuff with foundations and try to make that work, which honestly, I didn't want to do. It's frustrating, it would take me hours, and it's just for a minor slight of detail. So we're just kind of putting these walls in here, and we'll just kind of deal with this little indentation, this indentation. Just call it kind of a intentional part of the architecture and the aesthetic, I suppose. So now we just put these pillars here, just to kind of cap it off. And now we have a few other things we need to do, such as doors and things like that. So I'm going to slow-mo back to 1 and walk so that we can properly place these. We need to put a door here and a door here. And, oh, I totally forgot. We need to do railings as well. So let's put some railings right here just to kind of keep them. There we go. Very nice here. Keep you safe. Keep the little kids from falling down the stairs. That would be terrible. And so we need a door right here. And when we come in, door right here, if you please. So now we can walk through. We can enjoy our deck. Oh, but we have one problem. There is no sunroof. So this is an optional thing you can do. You can extend the roof out like so. Totally forgot about this. But yeah, you want to just kind of do this. And it's up to you if you want to keep it or not. But you can. All right, there we go. All right, so really quick. I know we're kind of getting towards the end here, but I still have things to do. While I'm placing windows and stuff, I want to tell you about my Discord server. I'm trying to build it up, create a nice little community here. So if you want to do that, please go ahead. Please join so we can talk about cool things. The URL is right on your screen. It's also in the description below. So we're going to use the glass windows here. But yeah, just join. We got some ARK builders coming in already. So there is a bit of ARK discussion going on. I would love to have you. Love to get to know you. That would be pretty awesome. But no pressure. You can just do that if you want. And then maybe for people who join before I start my Patreon, some cool things might happen. We'll see. I'm not really sure. It's just a glimmer in my eye at the moment. Okay, there we go. I think we are pretty good on the structure and stuff. So let me blip on over here and paint. Woohoo! Okay, she's all painted up. I went with a somewhat understated but bold color scheme here. I, of course, love my cantaloupe, so that's what this is painted as. And we've got black outlining pretty much everything, the railings, the windows, the underside of the ceilings here. I mean, it all looks pretty dang cool. Oh, I forgot to build this. Darn it. Okay, well, anyway, just imagine. So we're going to go in here. What I would like you to do, if you are building along with me, is to make your own interior. Send me a screenshot on my Twitter. It's right there on your screen. It's at SWChrisMC. And then I would love to see how you decorate and kit this place out. It looks pretty darn cool, I have to say. Let's slow down here, just a normal speed. And you can kind of get a look here. I made some accent walls. The interior walls here are just kind of au natural. The floors are cream parchment colored. So is this wall here, which is an accent wall for this side. This slate is an accent wall for this side. You can kind of see how this goes. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you're in luck because it's part of a whole channel full of ARK building videos. I didn't used to think I was very creative until I tried, so I'm making my videos to help you be creative too. So please subscribe and then become a little more creative. Oh my gosh, I'm a bushman again. Become a little more creative by clicking in the top right corner for more creative builds on Ragnarok. And guess what? I'll see you next time, and in the meantime, go make something awesome. Bye-bye.